you a program that is called Internship and Research Immersion in Singapore. So this program is for those students who are debating about, or who already know they are interested in doing a PhD program, or who are debating whether they should do a PhD program. It is a research attachment program for undergrad students that are both at undergrad and master's level. Normally, the length of the research attachment is 2 months. So during these 2 months, the students will be placed into a research mentors group. So they will be joining as a group mentor and then work with them for 2 months, where they will be participating in the cutting edge research that is done by the mentor. So this program is quite new. The first batch of students just started in this May, a few months ago, and then the next batch will be in next May. So this program is organized by NUS Grad School, and the purpose of it is to give students who are interested in research a glimpse of what PhD life is like. Well, because we just discussed about PhD programs, so Serena has shared with us her experience. It's a very long journey that may take 4 or 5 years, and it's a big commitment, right? So for some students, if they have already gotten excellent academic record, and if they have done some past research, and then they want to know that, well, whether a PhD program is right for them or not, then they can take this opportunity to have this 2 months intensive research experience, so to decide whether to apply for PhD or not. So the purpose for us to organize this program is that, well, if the students work closely with the PI and then they realize that they like the PI's research area, they enjoy the experience here, we hope to attract part of them to apply to our PhD program and become our PhD student. But of course, there's no obligation. Okay, so besides doing research, the students will also be interacting with other students participating in the IRIS program and talking to the other peers who have the same research passion as them. And then the best thing is that, well, this is a fully funded program, which means that students will be receiving a monthly stipend of 1.2 thousand Singapore dollars during their stay. And on top of this, they will be provided a complimentary on-campus housing and also a $600 travel allowance. So the program dates for the next round is as follows. The majority batch will be in summer 2026, where we expect to recruit around 50 students. And then there will also be 2 smaller batches in semester 1 and 2. Roughly, we plan to have 20 students each. So in total, in the next year, we plan to have about 90 students. The application for the deadline for the summer and semester 1 batch will be in January 15th. And then for a very small number of students, if the research for 2 months is too short, they can extend it by 1 month during semester 1 and 2. So the selection criteria for this program is that, all the international students who are in their undergrad or master's program are eligible to apply. The undergrads should have completed 2 years of study, and the master's program should be in their first year. So another technical requirement is that the students need to be still enrolled in their home university throughout the IRIS program. And then other than that, all we need is a passion and genuine interest for research. So this program is open to all the international students from all over the world, but priority will be given to ASEAN candidates and also other less represented countries. So among our first inaugural batch of more than 40 students, they are representing more than 18 countries. So the application material is pretty standard. The application will be opening in December 15th, and the deadline will be January 15 next year. So you will need to provide your transcript, your CV, and 2 letters of recommendation letter. And these letters is best to come from someone who really know you in detail, meaning that, in addition to just saying that, this person got an A in my class, right? It would be much better if the letter can comment more on your creativity, your like how motivated you are, how passionate are you in your research, right? So we really look for these information in the letter rather than just saying that, this person got a perfect A in my class. And then we also require a personal statement for you to describe your research interest. So it would be helpful to have some research experience in the past, but this is not required. What we want to see is that you have a clear goal on what is the type of research you want to do. So when the application opens, you will see that we will have a list of projects provided by our mentors, and you can select up to 3 projects that you are most interested in. So your applications will be sent to these mentors for selection, and at the end, it will be selected also go through a central selection committee. So we expect that the selection will be quite competitive because in the last round we received more than 7,000 applications for this program. So this round we think the number will be roughly the same. So it will be very competitive. Make sure that you carefully prepare your documents, especially the personal statement. Okay, so for the remaining time, I would like to first show you a video by an IRIS alumni, Mr. Kwon Nguyen. He will be sharing his experience in this program, and then after that, we can go to the Q&A session if you have any questions. Please play the video.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to have the opportunity to share my experience with the NUS IRIS program at the Postgraduate Forum today, as it was one of the most memorable experiences for me. I am Hua, a current undergraduate at Tamkang University in Taiwan, majoring in diplomacy and international relations. My research interests are at the intersection of economics and traditional security, with a regional focus on East Asia. I'm currently a research assistant at my home university, and I'm also working on a different research project funded by the National Science and Technology Council of Taiwan. Prior to my time in Singapore, I've always been interested in research and academia. I have participated in some projects in the past, and I also have some experience as a research assistant working on areas of policy analysis. However, I've always wanted to try and experience a serious research working environment, which prompted me to search for some programs that can provide me the chance to do so. Coincidentally, the NUS IRIS program was introduced for the first time earlier this year, providing full funding and mentorship for students to pursue research projects that aligns with their interests in Singapore over 2 months. I decided to apply, since this is a good chance for me to reflect on my journey, story, and orientation that I can also use for later graduate applications. And if I was lucky enough to be accepted, I could also try out what a serious research working environment would look like. To my surprise, I was selected. And perhaps this was one of the most important turning points in my academic career. At NUS, I was under the mentorship of Professor Chin Hao Huang, a leading expert in East Asian politics. Together, we examined the security architecture in East Asia and how small states in the region strategically use their statecraft and foreign policy tools to retain their economic security and strategic autonomy. This research was made possible through the expertise, resources, and facilities that I had access to, as I had weekly meetings with my advisor to work things out in detail, academic resources that I have access through the extensive library and virtual collections, and the cutting-edge technology that enabled and drive my research. Most importantly, these resources enabled me to experience the whole process of research, from the formulation of a research question, to pursuing different puzzles and perspectives, to testing out different hypotheses. For students in STEM, I believe that the technologies that you can leverage here may be even more impactful as you can pursue in research topics that may be previously hindered by technical constraints. My time at NUS not only provided me with valuable experience as a researcher, but it also gave me a sense of what life as a graduate student would be like. I also came to really appreciate the walks that I often take around the Botanic Gardens before my weekly meetings with my advisor at the Bukit Timah campus. The program has allowed me to make use of both my policy and academic backgrounds to work on impactful research, building a firm foundation for my later academic career. My long-term goal is to become a professor and scholar in the field of international relations, and I believe that the NUS IRIS program has served as an important springboard for my academic trajectory. I truly hope to have a chance to also return in the near future as an NUS graduate student. For students that hope to apply to the NUS IRIS program, I believe that Professor Yao Yao will have provided you with very valuable advice. One piece of personal advice that I can give to prospective applicants is this. Be as clear as you can in describing your interest and passion in research, with a clear goal of what you would hope to achieve during and after the program and who would you like to work with, as this would demonstrate that you have a clear goal and can use the program's extensive resources to your success and development. It was a great pleasure for me to share my experience at today's forum, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Good luck with your application to IRIS or graduate programs at NUS, and I am looking forward to the new cohorts of IRIS participants and the impactful research that will be conducted through here. Good luck on your application, and thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Yao and Mr. Nguyen. We will now proceed to the question and answer sessions. If you are here attending the event in person at U Hall, you can enter or scan the QR code on the screen shown in the questions, and then you can key in your question in the mobile device. In fact, earlier, if you have already done this, you just need to refresh your Pigeonhole or your mobile device. It will be the same one. For the new joiners who have not done so, you can actually pull out your phone and scan it. And for the virtual attendee, basically, you can just type in your question in the Pigeonhole section just below the live stream videos on the web page. Okay? So let's jump in and look at the questions. Okay, so we have the first question here. All right, can I verify that IRIS program does not support working adults who wants to have a glimpse of the PhD experience?
So the reason for this is the technical reason, because these students will be admitted here through the scheme called non-graduating, non-exchange students. And then a requirement of the university is that in order to qualify for the student visa, they need to be currently a student enrolled in some university. So it's a technical constraint that we cannot bypass. So unfortunately, you have to be a student that is enrolled in your home universities throughout the IRIS program.
Okay. So can I just open up to the floor? Are there anyone from the audience member from the floor? Any questions from the floor? Anyone? No. Okay. No problem. Let me just pick from here. Just one moment.
So I see a couple questions that whether IRIS is open to Singaporeans or not. This program is only designed for international students. And for Singaporean students, we definitely are very keen to encourage more Singaporean students to do PhD with us. Some schemes to encourage the Singaporean students to do research in the summer will be coming soon, so in a different channel. But for the IRIS program, it's for international students.
Okay, so we have a question here. I'm currently a second year third semester students, and am I still eligible to apply for IRIS?
Yes, because at the time that you do, well, depending on which IRIS, batch you are in, right? So if when you apply at the time of your proposed starting program, you have already completed 2 years of your undergrad study, then you are eligible.
Okay. So we have the other question here. I am Indian students of 1 year postgrad diploma in applied statistics. Can I join IRIS in my last semester?
Yeah, you're very welcome to join your last semester. So first year master's program are very welcome. But then again, it's the same technical constraint that during the IRIS period, you still have to be a full-time student in your home university.
Okay, I think we will take the last question now. Okay, is IRIS available for bioinformatics?
Yeah, definitely. So I saw two questions. One is it available for bioinformatics? One is it available for computing and AI? So IRIS is available to all fields, STEM and non-STEM. So from our past experience, there will be like more, so most of the students will be in STEM, but the opportunity is indeed available to all fields. And especially I would say computing related fields are the most popular fields, both from the students' demand and also from the PI's interest.
All right. Thank you so much, Prof. Yao. I think we have come to the end of this segment. Can we have a round of applause for Prof. Yao, please?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Prof. Yao and Mr. Nguyen. So from research programs and immersions opportunities at NUS,